Oh, these homes are so gorgeous. And this is exactly what I feel like. When I moved to Utah from Virginia, it is such a gorgeous landscape out here. You want to live in the mountains, but maybe you don't want to be too far from Costco. I am so excited about this community, Summit Creek, out in Woodland Hills. I'm here with Richard McAllister. Thanks for being here to tell everyone about your community.
Happy to be with you today. Thanks.
So we were talking about moving to Utah. You want to get these incredible views. You want to be enjoying nature. Well, I love that when you guys went in to plan your community, you made sure that each lot maximizes the views. So tell me about that.
Well, if you're going to have that location, you better maximize that view, right? So we took our time to make sure that not only did you have views with the different lots, but we also planned it around nature. You're in the mountains. So we wanted to make sure that that wasn't disturbed. So we have like 20 acres of wildlife corridors. We put nature trails that went into the whole development. There will be over 2.5 miles of nature trails that will go in there and help make that community. And we didn't want to disturb what was there already. I mean, you get views, but this way we don't disturb what's already was there.
Well, I love that I can actually take my kids, live in a community where they can be living in nature. You said 2.5 miles of trails that I could take the strollers on, take the kids for walks, enjoy nature. I love that this is also a family-oriented community. Tell me more about that.
Well, we want it to be a family-oriented community. Many people want to have their lot, but they like to have it where their children can enjoy the nature that's out there. We have lots of wildlife that comes on there. We have deer, elk, turkeys.
Turkeys?
Yeah.
What? Sign me up. How fun is that to have the kids see that out on a walk or in their backyard?
I see a flock of turkeys almost every day on our project. But anyway, as far as the families go, we have wildlife corridors, and then we also have parks and greenery where they can go and be in that and enjoy that as a family. So we've tried to do it where the family can take advantage of that. But the views is really what sets us apart from most places.
Well, it truly does. And you have young families moving into the community, but you also have different sorts of lot options for it. You can have empty nesters, all sorts. Tell us about what you guys offer at Summit Creek.
Thanks. There's a lot of people that are moving back that want to be close to their families. So with UVU and BYU, a lot of them come back because their kids are now going to school or married kids or have great jobs. As you know, our economy is doing so well. And they're looking for something that's different than a lot of the tract housing that's down in the valley. We get up just enough that you have the most gorgeous views in the world. And the parents are coming and saying, this is what I'd like. I'm going to right size it. So we don't call it downsizing, we call it right sizing, because now they've been in larger houses, and now with just the two of them living, they live on a single level. And yet they can build a house that, because of the topography, our basements can actually have a view of the valley and the mountains. And all of the houses that we've built so far have great views that way as well. But yeah, we're having a lot of people come back and look at it from out of the state that are saying, I want to move back to Utah, and now I'm going to take advantage of the views and things that are there.
Well, and they know the place, so that's something I get a lot moving up to where I moved, trying to get this mountain life. How can you be away from Target? How can you be away from Costco? How crazy does that drive you? But how far are you guys?
We literally are. I can get to Costco in 10 minutes. We call it peacefully distant and conveniently close. You still feel like you get up out of we are above the inversion. So in the wintertime, you have beautiful sunlight and it's actually warmer up there. But you're only really 10 minutes from hundreds of stores. And in less than 19 minutes, I can be to Center Street in Provo. So it's really close and yet peacefully distant.
You feel like you get to have your own little slice of Utah, your own little slice of heaven, but still the convenience. Thank you so much, Richard, for being here with Summit Creek Homes. Be sure to check out their website. I know you guys have actually had some gorgeous parade of homes, so maybe you've realized you've been down and visited Summit Creek. So be sure to go to their website, see what kind of lot could work for you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jesse.
So fun to have you here. Hey, Brian, what's coming up next?